Hey guys, what's up? My name is Lovelinks, and let this be the first video where I actually try to make a good video. Alright, so I know my account here says Hate Links. This is my Smurf account, and I've been trying to get it up to level 10 so I can rank and stuff. When I first got to level 10, I was worthy foe bronze. As you can see, I have one win. I won my first rank, I guess. Yeah, so it got me to silver with 1129 elo points, or whatever you want to call those. This is a voiceover. I'm not actually playing right now. I actually played 5 minutes ago, and now I'm editing it. So here we are. Don't have draft mode yet. That's fine. This is my second ranked match since September 2nd, 2017. Reason why I haven't played rank in so long is because I've been busy with life. Being a adult now, you gotta do some grown up stuff. But I love this game with a passion. I've been playing for about 2 years. Uh, Never want to stop playing it. I'm excited to see where the game will go. I'm really excited for 5v5. A little bit more about me as a VG player. I main roam, or captain as it's called nowadays.
10 seconds.
I love roaming. A lot of people don't, but it's what's easiest for me. I'm a horrible carry, even though I've gotten better at it. Right now, let's see. I logged in Arden. That's my favorite roam. We have a Celeste and Krull on our team, followed by a Fortress, Ringo, and Reza. So this Fortress has a cool limited edition skin, one of the OGs. So it's an honor playing against him. So I'm playing with looks like tier 5 players. I mean that's cool considering that my account is tier 4. So I guess I'm going on the right track. Let's see. Just waiting for the game to load because, Alright, so every game I try to play a little differently. Just, experimenting. Especially since this is my Smurf account. I don't really care too much if I, make bad decisions and lose. So as you can see, I got one oak heart and 6 scout traps. Because a lot of players like vision. So I was like, you know what? You want vision? I'll give you vision. So I'm gonna go ahead and start placing some vision.
Test these upgrades.
Celeste wants to do her own thing in the lane, which is completely fine. Whatever. Looks like we're waiting for anything to happen. We see Ringo and Reza, and they rotate up that way. So I decided to go ahead and start pounding on the middle tree right there. And then they start coming down, and I was the one who took it. I probably should have paid more attention to the last hit there. Should have gave it to Cruel, but we got it, and we got the gold. That's all that matters. Try to play a little aggressive here, seeing what we can do. One thing about this game that I do remember is I don't really like the way Cruel played, and that's very hypocritical of me because I'm a terrible Cruel, but I played against this one Cruel, and the way he played, I strive to play as. Here, we lose our Cruel, enemy gets first blood. So not a great start, but then Celeste picks up a kill on Ringo, so it evens out. I stay here just in case they try to invade, and I try to do something, I'm not really sure what. I don't have any damage, but I get caught out too, and the Cruel is just farming, so not very happy with the Cruel this game, but whatever. Celeste did fine, from what I can remember. Her positioning was great. But here, now I'm going to start working towards a fountain, as every roamer should. I do know that this fortress tried to rush a contraption first, which was very annoying, but I don't remember times where they lost fights because they didn't have Fountain, mostly because we were trying to play passively since we were a little bit behind. I try placing some vision. A little misclick from Celeste, but whatever. Here I'm just making sure that Celeste doesn't die. I'm really bad with the new meta. With the whole rotation thing and where the roamer should be, because when I last played in September, how it worked was it was like a 3-man rotation beginning to get the middle tree. And then after that, it was the jungler. He or she would solo farm, and then the roamer would stay with the laner and just babysit and make sure they don't die. And that's how the roamer would get gold. Golden experiences, the ambient gold in the lane. And so I constantly find myself in the lane because I'm just used to playing like that. I'm trying to be self-aware of what I'm doing. I try to not be in the lane so much. I think I did a good job of that because I remember at one point I was like 3 levels behind my teammates, and I was like, well, that's okay, I guess. Nice kill there from Celeste. Here comes Reza. Reza was very strong this game. Did a lot of damage. I was really confused as to why he was so strong, because I don't remember him being that strong. Celeste goes back, gets a Shatterglass first item. I don't see that a lot, and I wouldn't recommend it. I die because I thought I could kill him under turret, but this Reza knew what he was doing. As I was saying, I don't see a lot of Celeste rush Shatterglass unless they're really confident that they can put out a lot of damage without getting killed. And the Celeste did a good job of that.
Default settings are for amateurs.
Now I have Fountain a little bit later than a roamer should have Fountain. You want to try to get it by that 4-minute mark. Oh, I am not in any way a pro. So like, don't always listen to my tips because I may be trash. I feel like I'm trash, but you know, I have been playing for 2 years. I watch pros, I play with my friends who are way better than me. So I try to learn and soak in some information. From what I know, you should get Fountain by like 4 minutes. Celeste puts down a minion candy. I'm not really sure why, because I don't see why you have to push. Here I'm trying to see if we should actually engage. We do fight a bit. I'm waiting to use my Fountain. And there, I just popped it. Fighting under the Crystal Sentry. Get a kill for Cruel.
Get behind me.
I do a little quick shot there. Get some boots. I don't know why the Cruel stopped right before the bush. What I would have done was probably stop in the bush, wait until my passive got up, and then rush towards the fortress again. I've seen it work a lot. The Cruel goes back in. This Cruel likes to, or his focus was on the Crystal Sentry a lot, just trying to get rid of it. Not really sure why, but he got it like 1 or 2 times. Here, we're just, farming, make sure. Jump scare on top of Celeste here.
Follow me.
I use my boots to try to stay on top of Celeste in hopes that maybe Reza would misclick and click me instead of her. Right now they're pushing turret. That was a nice stun. Almost killed Reza there. Oh, well, okay, at this point, Cruel has defeated the sentry 2 times, because there's only 1 life left. So, impressive. Cruel manages to kill someone by Vanguard to minimize the damage on Hellsfire Brew. We get a kill on the Fortress. Try to finish off Ringo. And Celeste gets the double kill. We get an ace. Put a smiley face to show my appreciation for my team's hard work. And I go to shop. I was going to build Contraption, but then I was like, you know what, I'm going to start building towards Storm Crown, because I saw this as a good time to get the gold mine. Well, my team was like, nah, we'll just keep pushing lane, we'll keep harassing, and then we never ended up getting it, and it was
busted again.
A little bit of miscommunication, I guess, or lack of. I checked for vision right there. And now I'm starting to build towards Contraption. Got myself a flare gun. This fortress did really well in placing a lot of mines. Definitely more than me.
Overclocking was not the safest idea.
We just had to be careful because of how much vision was placed down. Here I use my gauntlet. But here's what I was talking about. I'm level 6, my teammates are level 9. Again, lack of communication, not really sure who to engage on because they split.
No, I don't need directions.
And this Ringo tries to get on to me. Ain't gonna let it happen. But I didn't want to chase. Now I try starting the gold miner again. Hopefully, in hopes that my teammates would follow up through. I don't remember if we got it or not. I don't think we did. So that sucked. We were a little bit behind, it felt like. And Celeste gets killed, so we lose a teammate, and we lost a full gold miner. So now that's even more gold that we were behind. We do get the kill on the fortress though. And that's good, anything will help at this point. And I think Cruel's going down to get the crystal miner again. Ringo is coming down. And the sentry did get eliminated. I didn't even pay attention to that. Vanguard full, so he can get out of there safely faster. Kraken spawns in less than 5 minutes now. Here, Celeste, great plays. Just was able to catch Ringo off guard. I'm not really sure what Ringo was thinking there, but Celeste did a great job in staying calm and killing him. Here I'm checking my progress towards my build. I know pretty soon I can get Contraption. It does so much damage, put down my gauntlet, used Fountain. Fortress then uses a Fountain. Vanguard Cruel, and he zigzagged for some odd reason. And there's Ringo. And now the situation got even sketchier. At this point, I got my contraption.
Get behind me.
I didn't really want to engage in that because I thought that the crystal miner was still there, but now I know it wasn't. Now that I have contraption, I'm going to start checking and placing down some vision.
Gold mine is
Now,
almost full.
I was going to build a storm crown, but I was like, I think I'll get a crucible for Ringo's ult. So that's what I started
No,
heading
I don't need
towards.
directions.
There's Fortress, placing down vision and destroying mine. Here I have overdriven my Vanguard. And now we're in a 2v3 fight. I wasn't exactly real about this. I found one early because I felt like the damage output was pretty crazy. And full there dies. I'm trying to keep Celeste alive. I decided to split ways. And I really thought about killing the fortress, but I didn't want to give the enemy a chance to get an ace, so I played it safe. I'm not really sure where Reza went. Reza catches me, but I ping the core, move closer, and I Vanguard safely away, and we end up getting a kill. So, smiley face for his appreciation. We do lose a turret, however. Ringo boots out of there, which was really annoying. And I was going to gauntlet right here, but I didn't feel safe in doing so. And it looked like Cruel here wanted to try to get the Kraken.
Yes, it's heavy.
I don't remember if we got it or not. I do know we started it. I pinged that direction because I felt like someone was there for sure enough. There was. I just realized that in this fight, Celeste was trying to get the Kraken, but it was not going to happen. Here I almost died. But I used my reflex block and fountain to stay alive. Now jumping back in was a little risky on my part because I have nothing to protect me. But I'm doing what I can to make sure my team stays alive, maybe turn the fight around. Like here, we got another kill on Reza. And I feel like Reza at this point is just overconfident in himself because of his great early game. So now he's not making terrific decisions. Now here, I died to Kraken because I didn't want to use my reflex block, and I really thought my Vanguard would be up in time. And you see, I clicked it and used it, but I was still a little bit too late. But we got the Kraken anyway, so my death really wasn't that big of a deal. Sacrifices have to be made as a roam. So now I have Crucible. Now I'm gonna start working towards Storm Crown. I checked the scoreboard because I realized I had no armor. So I checked Ringo's build, not any attack speed, so I wasn't gonna worry about getting any armor, especially Atlas. So I decided to go with Storm Crown, and then I never got to
Liquid coolant
finish my
busted
build, but I
again.
would have ended up with a War Treads. I really like getting Celeste dies there. I really like getting a lot of health and cooldown items such as Storm Crown and Contraption. The double stun there is pretty nice. So I can use my Vanguard more often and as a greater barrier. Here we pick up the kill on the fortress.
You have killed an enemy.
So now Kraken's still pushing. We've gotten a couple turrets now. We're getting some nice gold.
Enemy turret destroyed.
Overclocking was not the safest idea.
Kraken finally dies. So now we're sitting at 4 turrets versus 1. I feel pretty happy with where we're at. We've been winning some of these fights. So I feel pretty confident that as long as we stay together, we could win the fight. Here, Reza thinks it's a 1v1, but here it is definitely not. Those stun chains were amazing there. There I used a quick crucible to block Ringo's ult. Weren't able to pick up a kill. But all these scout traps everywhere. Super annoying. I go here to pick up my Storm Crowd, and now I'm finally working on
Default settings are for
traps.
amateurs.
A nice stun coming from Celeste, great awareness. Trying to pick up this kill. Doesn't quite hit Reza. Using his ult defensively. I get a kill there. At this point in the game, I feel like whoever gets the kill doesn't matter. In the early game, I try to let the carries get the kills so that way they can get built up and fed. In the late game, we're pretty much built at that point, and all that matters is that we secure kills, try to get an ace, and push for the win. The only time I would try to kill an enemy in the early game if it was really up to me. Here we get a pretty easy Kraken. Reza's coming up here, he's booting, he's blocking everything. He's like, oh, what am I doing? Start chasing. Another nice block, I'm assuming by Fortress, because, you know, that was a Crucible. Ringo putting out some nice damage. He uses his reflex too early, so I go ahead and use my Crucible for the ult. Reza jumps in, tries to do some good damage. Here, telling them push to win. We can win if we just focus turret. Very nice gauntlet there by me. Was able to stun Reza. Here I know I'm gonna die. There's no way around it. I tried juking. Once I die, I'm telling Celeste, hey, focus on the crystal. But she wants to fight, which is whatever. Cruel comes in, helps Kraken out. We get the crystal. It's all Gucci from there. That's 2 wins for me on this Smurf account in rank. Tell everyone GG. Cheers, Ping. Give everyone a thumbs up. 22-minute game, 21-9. There are the builds. Oh. And now we get to see where I'm at in rank. Here. We're halfway through silver, more than halfway, almost to gold. But thanks guys for watching. I'll make another video soon. Take care. Good night.